What is cracking? Because it is your boy Sapphire here, bringing you guys a Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. And today we are battling Jared, as you guys can see on your screen, but it is actually ChangGang on the YouTubes and the Twitch streaming. So make sure you guys go check him out. I see him actually streaming a lot, to be honest. Yeah, but definitely go in the description, check him out. His links are in the description below. And with that being said, we are bringing the same team as we were last time. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. We have Bayluminati here, our Choice Specs Latias. We have Push Start, our Klefki, who is just a regular prankster Klefki set. Then we have Crimson Chin, our throw off Bisharp with like Stealth Rocks and then just regular hitting moves. Next we have Ashra, our Mega Lopunny, who has Fire Punch, which is going to be a little interesting. Next, we have the Oyumon that everyone's been bringing lately, which is going to be Volcanion, who's a Life Orb set. And then last but not least, we have our Choice Scarf Gengar. So that is a squad that we're bringing. Let's go ahead and bring that back. And with that being said, I think we're good to get in this. So again, make sure you guys leave your MVP in the comment section below, and as well, let's see if we can hit this to 15 likes. That'd be greatly appreciated, and we'll upload another video if we get 15 likes. So, my man has a very, very scary team. Very scary, actually. It's not completely OU, but I mean, it's all good. It's all good. You know, we talked about that kind of stuff. Let me go ahead and get a picture. Okay. So, he is in fact bringing a Pinsir, a Terrakion, a Arcanine, a Dragonite, a Raikou, and a... Oh, let me make my screen a little bigger. Okay. A Raikou and a Omastar. Okay. So... what could I see coming? I could definitely see the Arcanine coming for the Intimidate. I could definitely see the Omastar coming for Stealth Rocks. I could definitely see the Dragonite coming, just to start early sweep. More than likely, if I see a lead or anything, I'm definitely gonna feel a Omastar lead. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lead with Crimson Chin just to get my Stealth Rocks up, because if we can get some Stealth Rocks up, that'd be perfect for the Dragonite as well as the Arcanine, especially if that's a Mega Pinsir, which I'm almost banking on it's a Mega Pinsir. So again, good luck to my dude ChangGang, aka Jared, that we can see on our screen. Let's see, I got the team picture right there. We're all good to go. And again, I don't try to calc on these battles because I just want them for fun. So he is going to open up Arcanine for the Intimidate. That's fine. That's actually pretty different. So now, oh, if we were Defiant, that'd be awesome, but we're not. Okay, let's go ahead and get our Stealth Rocks up. That's for sure important. That's actually definitely important. So he is going to Flare Blitz right off the bat. That's fine, because we are Focus Sashed. And with that being said, we are Focus Sashed. That means we get a lot of damage on the Arcanine, actually. Plus, we get some Stealth Rocks up. So that's actually not that bad, to be honest. So let's see. So he doesn't necessarily have the slowest team. So what we could do here is we could, in fact, we could just sack off the Arcanine. I'm sorry, not the Arcanine, but the Bisharp. Now the question is, what could we go into that can take a Flare Blitz easily? We could go into Volcanion, because he does have actually max defense. Yeah, I think Volcanion is actually our best lead, to be honest, because we do have max defense on him. So we could do that. Well, what's my boy gonna do? He's gonna Extreme Speed. So we do see the Extreme Speed. We eat that like a champ. Now, the question is, does anything want to come in and take a Steam Eruption? We don't see any Water Absorb anything. Raikou could definitely come in. But I don't... And the thing is, we get the 30% chance to burn. So I'm just going to straight up Steam Eruption. Now, and I'm pretty sure Omastars don't get Water Absorb, so that's actually pretty cool. He could just straight close combat us if he wants to. So we do see that's an offensive Arcanine. Just seeing the damage that it did on a Volcanion. So if he wants to close combat us, we can eat that up at least kind of freshly, and we'll deliver some power back. But yeah, guys, I do want to get into back into Wi-Fi battling. He is going to switch out. Who's going to go into? He's going to go into Shyvana, which is going to be the Dragonite, who is going to take the Stealth Rocks and is not going to appreciate this Steam Eruption. What would be more positive if we got a burn on this thing? Let's go ahead and get a burn, please. Burn! Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Lumberry. Okay, so he's probably the Dragon Dance Lumberry set, which is overall not a bad thing. So, now our real question is, what could we do here? What could we do? We could Steam Eruption again. Then again, there's a chance to miss. We could go into Push Start, because he is Air Balloon, just in case he has Earthquake. I think Air Balloon probably be our best bet. I'm actually going to switch into Air Balloon. Plus, we have the Dazzling Gleam. So if he does want to Roost, we can at least T-Wave him and start doing some good shenanigans. So what is he going to do? He is probably going to Earthquake. Cool. We called that. We called that. We're making plays now. All right. So now here's the thing: is what do we want to do to this thing? I'm actually just going to go ahead and T-Wave. Go ahead and T-Wave while we can. He could switch into into the Raikou. If he switched into Raikou, that'd be a very good play, but he is in fact just actually going to Extreme Speed. Now we are in defensive invested, but the good thing is we don't even need to be. So we do get a Paralyze in this thing, which is actually really nice. So now the real question is what do we want to set up at this point? We could Dazzling Gleam. We could Reflect. How many physical attackers does he have? He has mainly all physical attackers. Or we could set up some spikes. Could in fact set up some spikes. That's definitely a for sure thing. Let's go ahead and just set up. Let's just go ahead and Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, because I kind of figured maybe he'd want to set up some Dragon Dances just to see if he can get himself out of the predicament. But we do actually defeat the Dragonite, so that is one huge threat down. Which, if he goes into the Arcanine, that's cool, because the best thing is that we can paralyze that thing. Although, we could use this thing to paralyze the Pinsir. So, oh, and we have the Stealth Rocks up, so that's actually really good. So with that being said, we could sack off the Crimson Chin, although the Crimson Chin does do some work against the Omastar. Other than that, he doesn't really do much. And I guess if we, I'm actually going to sack off the Crimson Chin. We already got our rocks up, which is pretty perfect. So the best thing we could do here now is we could actually just go into Crimson Chin. We can easily sack him off. Get like 1% of health. Morning Sun. Okay. Okay, that was a good play. Did not expect that. So what is it? Defensive? Let's just go ahead and knock off. He's probably gonna Extreme Speed us, that way he doesn't take any recoil. And if he switches, then actually, so he does Flare Blitz, which again it's an agreeable play. I mean, you might as well get the super effective damage, and plus, you're only getting 1 hit point gone, you know, so for recoil. So that was actually a good play. Good play. So now that we've sacked off Crimson Chin, I believe we can actually go right into Volcanion. Yeah, we can go right into Volcanion, to be honest. Volcanion is definitely an option. Okay. So now that Volcanion's here, we can just go for another Steam Eruption, actually, to be honest. I'm just double checking. So if I keep looking down, it's because my phone has the team right here. So, what could we go into? Okay, we could go into Pinsir. I'm sorry, look at his team. he could go into the... He's not going to go into Terrakion. He's definitely not going to stay in. My best bet, he's probably either going to go into Raikou or Omastar. So, could we make the prediction and go for the Earth Power? I'm just going to Steam Eruption. It's my powerful stab move. It's a powerful stab move. He's predicting what... Or he's still thinking about what he wants to do. You're kind of in a little sticky situation at that point, you know. It's because Steam Eruption, Life Orb it's powerful. It's I don't even, especially again Volcanion, Outrage. What? Okay, so he has Outrage, Morning Sun, Extreme Speed, and Flare Blitz. So that's a decent moveset actually. But that's cool. Volcanion gets a kill, which is actually pretty alright. Alright, what do we need Volcanion for, though? We definitely need Volcanion for the Terrakion. Raikou's gonna come now. Okay. Now, what do we have to take on a Raikou is the question. What do we have for... Okay, we have nothing to take on the Raikou. Except for a Choice Specs Draco Meteor Latias. But the thing is do I need him? Do I need him still? Because Terrakion gets pretty much bounced off the walls by Bayluminati, Ashra, which is going to be our Lopunny and Latias. Pinsir. We need to save Push Start for Pinsir. That's definitely a thing. We could go into Zima, but Zima's... I think I need to just sack off. I think I just need to sack off our... Yeah, I think I just have to sack off our Volcanion. He's actually going to Calm Mind. That's actually pretty scary. That's scary, actually. But we are Life Orb, max special attack. Earth Power is actually... Could it do a lot? That's actually going to do a lot. And he's probably going to want to have to sack off here because if he does set up another Calm Mind, he's going to die here. So let's just go ahead and Earth Power. Volcanion did what he needed to do, to be honest. So now the good thing is we can just send in Mega Lopunny here actually and just wreck shop now, I think, to be honest. We could go into Zima too, but yeah, why would we do that when we need to bring in a physical attacker? Because he's already set up one Calm Mind, and Raikou has some crazy good special defense stats. So at this point, we just definitely need to fake out here. No sense of not. Definitely no sense in not, you know, faking out, obviously. Extra residual damage. But yeah, definitely Wi-Fi battling. I don't know. Wi-Fi battling on a new computer with a new chair, dual monitors, everything. It just feels so good again. I remember I had my laptop and you just sit there and lag and lag and lag. And I'm like, is this even worth recording right now? But we do get the Mega Evolution off here. Look at Bait. Look at Ashra. You guys know I get the reference for Ashra. Just think of Mortal Kombat. If you've never played Mortal Kombat, I'm sorry to hear. And that almost took it out. That almost took that thing out. At this point, we can just go for the return. Yep, and that's going to take out the Raikou. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And he knows he had nothing to come into there. Now, he could have a Choice Scarfed Terrakion. He could bring in Mega Pinsir for the Aerialate Quick Attack. I guess the only problem that we're going to have is Omastar. Actually, I guess not really, because I don't know if they get sturdy. I'm going to look that up. Definitely going to look that up. Alright, let's go ahead and check this out. I got to see what Omastar's ability. Because I'm not too positive. It might be sturdy, I think. If it's sturdy, it's going to be a little of a problem. Omastar gets Swift Swim and Shell Armor, so I guess no crits coming to his side, which is not horrible, I guess. It's not horrible. Definitely not horrible. Okay, so he's bringing Pitzer for that aerial attack, or aerialate. So, the question is... Might have to sack something off here. Might have to sack something off. I'm gonna sack off Gengar, because Gengar we don't really necessarily need. I mean, I know he's Choice Scarf, but we definitely we don't need him. Because if we see the Mega Evolution here and he goes for the Aerialate Quick Attack, then we're definitely gonna be in a situation. Hopefully he's not Aerialate Quick Attack. Super Power. Oh my gosh, nice play. Okay, so that saves us actually. That saves us big time. So now the question is what do we want to go for here? We might as well Thunderbolt. I mean, we've killed off Raikou, and we've killed off Raikou, Arcanine, and Dragonite. So there's no sense in not going for a Thunderbolt here. We are Choice Scarf now. Regardless, he could probably go into Terrakion here and mess up our lives. But other than that, he's in a position, and actually, now that I see him taking time, it kind of tells me that he doesn't have Quick Attack. And if he doesn't have Quick Attack, then Klefki can come in here and just straight wall this thing. Because, again, my Lopunny does have Fire Punch, so that's actually pretty awesome. I feel my chair is really low. Or maybe I'm just sitting low. A posture is a key thing to recording. Alright. Now that I've adjusted my microphone, what could we do? What could we do? What could we do? Everyone's probably like, how do you have that many? Oh, we do outspeed. Perfect. Okay. And we do kill off the Pinsir, which is not bad. Zima out here getting kills. Look at it go. Okay. So now he's probably going to send in Terrakion here. Because we already know that a Omastar is definitely not taking the Thunderbolts. Question is, what can he really do? Oh, sorry, I keep hitting my mic. I don't want to do that. But yeah, guys, I'm definitely excited for the season 3 of the MPL. I'm actually really hyped, to be honest. I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know, like I miss battling so much, and I guess there's like battle spots definitely a thing, but it's not really a thing. He is gonna go into Omastar, which is probably gonna tell me he is in fact. Oh, Focus Sash right there is broken, so that means I can just clear Thunderbolt right here, and that should take it out actually. Yeah, perfect. Perfectaroni. Now the real question is I think I could go into my Klefki here. I really think I could go into my Klefki. Was his whole team shiny? I didn't look at that. That'd be kind of cool if it was. And with that being said, let's just go ahead and Thunderbolt and I believe sack off Gengar. I think the Thunderbolt should actually do a lot, to be honest. Yeah, Thunderbolt does as a crit. Okay. Okay, this Stone Edge is definitely going to obliterate us. Bye-bye, Gengar. Bye-bye. Okay, cool. And now that gives us a good chance to go into our... Gives us a good chance to go into Klefki. Definitely gives us a good chance to go to Klefki. And while we're at it, let's just go ahead for a Thunder Wave, because he is not ground type, he is rock type. Who would think he's ground type? I would think he's ground type. I used to think he was ground type. And we get a Thunder Wave off. So now we are we're pretty safe to win here. Earthquake, and that tells us that he is not in fact Choice Scarf, but unfortunately that is going to take out our Klefki. So now that this thing is paralyzed, we can easily. Now again, you guys are probably thinking like, oh, you didn't have to sack off Klefki. Well, I didn't have to, but the thing is it'd put us in a better position if we did. Like, again, the ratio doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's just if you win or lose. You know, it's like against Dan, you know what I'm saying? I got completely obliterated. And the thing is he could have, you know, stayed in and, or, you know, sacked a couple mons off, but it's not worth it at the end of the day. So let's just go ahead and fake out. Let's just go ahead and get ourselves a clean win here. All right, there we go. And he's leftovers. So is he defensive? Is he defensive? Because if he's defensive, that's going to kind of suck for us, to be honest. Just going to go for a Drain Punch here and see what it does. Drain Punch is, in fact, going to be able enough to take out the Terrakion. So, again, my boy Jared, a.k.a. ChangGang, great game. That was definitely actually a great game, honestly. Honestly, your team was just, it was really threatening. It was actually hard to plan for, to be honest, especially Arcanine with Outrage and Calm Minding Raikou. That definitely would have been a big problem. So again, if you guys can, please go check out my boy ChangGang. He is in the description below, his YouTube, his Twitch, and his Twitter. Make sure, again, go follow him, go subscribe to him, all that jazz. Because he did actually just get a capture card. I just watched one of his FFAs just recently. And yeah, with that being said, I think I'm going to get up out of here. So again, make sure you guys leave your MVP in the comment section below. As well, you guys go follow my Twitter and Twitch, and as well as my Instagram. All those are in the description as well, right under or above ChangGang's. Oh my god, that sneeze came out of nowhere. But yeah, make sure you guys go hit up my boy ChangGang. His, again, Twitter, all that. It's in the description. My stuff's in the description. And with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. So with that being said, please have yourselves a great morning, night, evening, day, wherever you're at. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. What is cracking, cuz? See ya. Oh, like I did like the, you know what I'm saying? Like Slim Thick with your cute ass. Sorry, that's just doing too much.